All the bad memories in school is just a building. That you'll see me on the billboards, billboards, on the billboards, billboards, on the billboards. I hope my counselor gets fired. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's tired. So tired. I can't believe I used to be caught up in what they say about me. In retrospect, I must admit I've always felt so incomplete.
Hi, Lainey. I've just accidentally not copied this correctly.
My ex is stuck in the past. He taught me to move on fast. And school is just a building the people. You'll see me on the billboards.
Aw, that sucks, King. I'm sorry, mate. Hold on. Gotta go to Twitter. There you go. I think I got everything in time, actually, which is a wild accomplishment with this song. Every time, I'm excited about it.
I'm so excited for college.
Hi, chat. Hi, Leo. Hi, Red. So, apologies that I'm live a bit late. I was quite busy today. I was a busy bee. But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on. So first off, you're thinking, why is this just default Minecraft? Because if you don't know, I usually have I have a texture pack usually, but we are doing something really old school today. Hi, Nebula. Like, really old school. Those of you who've been on my Discord know that I've been working towards beating Minecraft in single player for the first time recently. I'm definitely vibe here, Leo. We'd love to have you here. We do love you in this community. So yeah, anyways, I'm working towards beating Minecraft for the first time on my own in single player. And I was thinking, I want to do a mining stream today because I'm really, like, quite tired, to be honest. I don't have, like, the energy level to just go absolutely batshit, and I don't want to. And I was like, I want to do a mining stream, but, like, what server would I need a mining stream for right now? PropSMP, AMSMP, maybe, but also, I don't really need that much, but my single player world, I actually really need the resources for two specific reasons. One, just actual resources, and B, I'm trying to get stuff from a fortress, and I keep getting murdered. Hi, Akira. So, we are doing a very old school single player Minecraft stream today, just a bit of chilling. And I do want to talk about a lot of things. Some things are a bit more cheery, some are a bit less. So this is a little bit of a warning. Quote-unquote warning. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah. Oh, I forgot I logged out while I was still in the minecart. But yeah, if you don't know, you're thinking, why is this fucker with no shit? It's because I died right before. But I couldn't be asked to get my stuff back. So I logged out. So we're gonna try and see if I can get stuff back. Because I keep getting just yeeted in the fortress. It's absolutely batshit. I complained a bunch in my Discord about how I made this literally the least convenient world build you could ever do. Because everything is really far away. So sometimes, by the time I even have gotten to the place with the barest of minimum in terms of gear, I will have, everything will have despawned anyways. So that's a bit of a pain, but okay, yeah, we're gonna take some kelp. We have literally nothing. Yeah, no, that's bad. This is not a hardcore world though, so we are chilling. We are chilling. We need to. My biggest problem recently has been that I have all. But yeah, loads of topics. Some of these I will approach as soon as we've gotten ourselves on the way in terms. Stuff our gear, and we need to hurry up because I genuinely don't know how long it's gonna take us to get back to our stuff. So that's all we need at the moment. I'm just gonna run because we don't have time. But yeah, so I have been live for 2 days. Obviously Saturday is my usual not being live day, but I didn't go live on Friday. I had plans to do so, but like how am I? So I mean, I'm alright. I'd say quite tired because of stuff I'm explaining in a sec. I mean, what I'm explaining right now is not why I'm tired. I just did a lot of stuff the past 2 days, mostly related to me moving. But yeah, so I'm sure, like, I mean, with the Minecraft scene, sort of. I mean, I say sort of as if I don't play 60% of all streams, just Minecraft stuff. That sentence was really backwards, but you know what I mean. Like, as it's not as if the majority of my content is Minecraft, so I consider myself relatively firmly in that group of content creators who do Minecraft stuff. And I'm pretty sure every person on the planet, basically, who's in that sphere, was rather aware of the fact that one of sort of the biggest people in our community, full-time Minecrafters, sure, that one of the biggest people in I recommended it, and I was like, oh boy. And grief is a really challenging topic, especially if it's about someone you don't even know personally, or you didn't know personally. So I really didn't think I could, oh man, I'm already on 3 hunger bars. I couldn't really think of what to say. Minecraft cat, you stop being annoying. So I didn't really know what to say, because it really hit me quite hard, honestly. That this was someone who I'd literally watched live streams of, and someone who I was sort of familiar with for quite a while. And it was just really unexpected. I genuinely did cry like multiple times. I'm quite the sensitive person anyways. I cry quite easily, but yeah, no, I was very sort of struck by this. It was very unexpected. And just very just intense. Not just for me, but also because obviously there were loads and loads of people feeling the exact same way, a lot of grief and everything, which I find very challenging to deal with. So, and also I didn't really consider it like appropriate because I was like, I was just gonna start a new project or something. I was like, okay, there's times that are appropriate. Oh, why? I don't have the time. I literally do not have the time or the tools. I have a sword. Can I hit him from here? Why is he in this? But yeah, so I thought, okay, no stream today. I took some time and Yeah, no, it was really quite odd. And just, you know, nothing more to say. I'm sure a lot of you guys felt the same way or similar ways, where it was just a lot was going on and you were just feeling quite affected with it. So all I did was be really frustrated playing Minecraft and building this tunnel. I'm just not explaining anything, but you know, I'm sure you guys are fine with it. But yeah, so with absolutely the worst materials and no material cohesion whatsoever, which hurts my builder heart, I built this way to the nearest fortress, or one of the nearby fortresses anyways, mostly because I kept getting murdered. Just a lot of death here. And all the reason why I'm here, of course, blaze powder and everything. Yeah, it's intense. And I'm sure a lot of people as well had the experience of explaining to, like, your looks nice. Yeah, it's copium, it looks great. No, I just literally ran out of blocks. Like, I don't have a lot of blocks on this server. I've only played, like, four, it's not even a server, this world. I've only played, like, about 4 a day's worth on this. And this was my first world, so everything is, like, the infrastructure was not well thought out in the slightest. The only reason why we are back here, hold on, we're gonna eat our apple real fast, because we are running out of food, and we need everything we can have. Yeah, I'm just trying to run back right now, because I did lose some stuff last time I was playing. But we are actually gonna go mining for blocks, primarily. I always forget where the fuck I went, which is a big problem. I gotta mark out these paths. But yeah, one of the reasons why, which way did I go? This is a problem, right? I lose shit and then I'm like, I'm back here. And I genuinely don't remember which, here, up here, I remember. Hold on. Because I did find the spawner, the blaze spawner, but I didn't find the way back, which was my problem. And I was on like half a heart for forever, and it was very, very frustrating. Literally couldn't have been more frustrated in my life. But yeah, whatever. Anyways, we are up. Yep, our stuff. Poggers, we actually recovered some of the things, which is quite good. Nope! Why? Fuck off! I hate this. I hate everything about this. The thing is, right, here I'm getting the most insane drops you've ever seen in your life. But like in my SMPs. Oh, your river. PogChamps. And now I have 2 swords. And I did get my blaze rods back. Let's go. Progress of life. Okay, PogChamps. We need our pickaxe. Because we need some blocks. We need some blocks to build up a proper way back. Because this is literally the way. I kept getting lost every time. Because I built that, like, I just jumped down at a specific point and couldn't find it on the way back. But yeah, no. At least we got our stuff back. But we are going to go just proper mining. Mostly for blocks. So we can make proper paths here and actually use the blaze spawner. Without, you know, losing our way every single time. Because it's very dumb. Hold on. I'll do the cowboy moment in a second. I just need I just need to escape this fortress without dying real fast. I'll do it once I'm in a safe location. Because this is not safe, chat. It's not. There's blazes everywhere. There's mobs in every goddamn direction. I'm trying to just make a bridge so Oh my god! I don't have any food. And I'm very undergeared because I'm just here to recover my stuff and I didn't have time. Am I getting hit from just normal hits? Because sometimes you just get, I don't want to die here, please. Please, chat. Sorry, chat. I do have to wait. Like, I don't even have a shield. I have nothing. I just picked up whatever didn't despawn in the time until I came back. I'll put the Catboy stuff on in a moment, but I need... Like, I can't take a second off right now. Sorry, chat. And also, I need the dexterity, to be honest. I've died literally every single time. I've never made it back from this fortress. I've died every time. And it's very, very frustrating. I don't have a bow either, or arrows. I'm very undergeared. Chat, I just wanted not to lose everything, you know, again. Could you come along here? Yep, I'm gonna die again. I love my life. But 2 hearts. Yeah, no. There's no escaping. This is my problem! Every time! Every time! This is my problem. I just can't win at all in this. Whatever. We'll just do it. Because I don't have any blocks. I have 0 blocks, chat. I have 16 oak planks to my name. I mean, I do have blocks, but most of them are flammable. I have lots of wool, because I was a farmy boy in the beginning. Ugh, goddammit. We'll try our best to sprint back, because I just need to say, like, an actual bridge back, so I can just avoid dying over and over again. But everything about that world about this specific world is literally the worst design you've ever seen. And I really regret building it the way I did, with lots of long paths that take minutes to walk along, because I don't have Elytra, obviously, since I've not beaten the game. So I've not been in the end. Anyways, I'm gonna try and get this back, but I'll also try and have, like, I would be back on Sunday, as per usual. No. Please. No, please. Please. I just need to not get randomly hit too much. Because I need my health. I did some dodging and weaving right there, boys. Dodging and weaving. This is why we made this tunnel, specifically because of this reason. So we could avoid as much damage on the way to the fortress. Since we'll likely die in the fortress again. Which I hate item retrieval and the whole 5 minutes till despawn thing, because it makes me be stuck in this loop where I have to keep playing until I get my stuff back, and then I die and have to keep playing until I get my stuff back. It's so annoying. Why? I don't have the life insurance for this. Why is there literally every fucking mob ever? I don't have health. I don't have any food. Because it would take too long if I ran to my house as well. Because it's a bit deeper into the fortress, it just takes too long, and all the stuff will despawn by the time I'm there. So, you can see my frustration, chat. You can see my frustration. This is all I've been doing, is just endless death in the nether. Just endlessly. Because I keep getting mobs running in my paths, and then they hit me because I don't have gear. But this is what we are going to try to avoid. We're going to try and retrieve our things, return home, and actually mine for blocks in the overworld so we could get a good selection of cobblestone, most likely, so we can actually make paths in the fortress so not every run is an instant death. That's my goal in life, and I have so few health points that I will likely die again, which is, I have such frustration, chat, about this, and it's unironically a massive problem. I don't have any XP farms on the server at all either. So, every time I die and had a lot of levels, it's also a genuine loss. I can't even sprint anymore. It should be on that weird balcony. Wasn't here, was the other side. Why is there somebody with the skeletons as well? Like me on the Purpose MP. Just no wither skeleton spawns, because why not? And, me here, just every mob ever just spawns so much. I know it's probably because single player versus... Why? Yup. Nope. No chance, chat. All the gear's lost again. This is why I really should not get in this Minecraft loop where every time I'm like, I could get my stuff back. Yeah, no, it's just mainly because, look how long it takes me to just go back to my base and actually get, like, the minimum amount of gear. That's where my portal is, and we're going to my main hub, right? My main house on this server. You have to walk all the way here, take a minecart through the entire mountain, walk another good bit, and then you're there. And obviously, if you want to go back to the portal, you have to do the whole thing just over and over again. So, I genuinely have so much frustration for this game. Specifically on this server and this server only. Because the infrastructure is terrible. Little old me of like a year ago did not know anything about how to play this game at all. Genuinely jackal idea. Aside from watching Minecraft content for quite a few years, I genuinely had the barest minimum of ideas of how to play. Meaning, I did really stupid things like make really long paths that mean if you die in the nether, it's virtually impossible to gear up again and go back. It's virtually impossible. Go back home, get stuff, and go mining. Because that's what I really wanted to do. I really didn't want to die in the nether over and over and over and over and over again. That's not even a joke. We could genuinely look at my death toll here. Where's it? Number of death, 93. I've almost died 100 times on the server. And I'm not super accident prone. A lot of it's genuinely just lack of ability to manage things properly on this server specifically. I mean, I have shit tons of iron, so... And also should have an eye on my diamonds. But the reason is because I already have 11 ender pearls, chat. So that's why I'm always like hurrying and really want to get the nether stuff set up. Because I just need the blaze powder. But every time I get any at all, I just die again. And I lose it. And it's an endless loop. I even got a villager, chat. I got one villager. The true G. The absolute icon. That is my one villager that it took me about 800 years to transport. But yeah, so that's one thing. Took a bit of a break on Friday because of all of that. And then I went to work on Saturday, as every Saturday basically. Unless I have like a replacement for me. But I usually go work on Sundays. And I already knew that at the end of Sunday, after work, I would be, in fact, going to pick up some shelves that I bought. Hear me out, chat. You're like, hold on, what the fuck's he on about? So I am moving. And I did get myself a nice... I gotta go. Supposed to meet up with some friends. Alright, bye-bye. Have fun with your friends, King. I'm actually gonna make a diamond pickaxe, even though we can't enchant it at all because we have no levels. This is another issue, you just can't get levels easily on the server. This world! I keep saying this server because I'm not used to streaming single player stuff. But this world, you can't really get XP at all because there's no XP farms. So the only way is to do it slowly, painfully, the usual way basically. I.e. just by playing the game very excruciatingly slow. So also we are in a bit of a food crisis because so much of my food has been lost in the nether. That's not even a joke. That's just a sheer fact. We are very low. All we've got basically is melons. Literally all we've got. It's melons. And we don't even have an axe to harvest that melons. Okay, hold on. Gotta get one of those. Gotta get one of those ready. So yeah, I already knew that. I'd purchased some shelves. I've acquired some shelves. Secondhand, of course, because I am not made of money. Okay, the way we're doing it is we are gonna just make these into slices that we can eat real fast. We do have other animals, but... And this was a 1.17 world, of course. So... this area has obviously been chunk loaded, so we can just simply do just strip mining, which is pretty poggers. I'm just placing a bunch of melons, so we are stacked. I don't really love melons as a food source, but it's all we've got ready made basically. So I'm gonna leave some of it behind in case we somehow die again. It has happened many a time, as you can see by my death statistics. So I'm gonna leave behind a stack and a bit of melon, and I'm gonna make some coal, some more, some sticks. So we have some torches to go. There you go. All right, chat. We are ready. We are expediting out to mostly get blocks, honestly. Because I believe the only way to genuinely make a viable path to use the blaze spawner is to actually make like a proper enclosed tunnel system. And everything, because I need to have a singular run where at least one run where I'm able to get into the fortress, get the loot I need, and go out. Because I don't have blaze rods, I can't even make like a potion brewing stand, and there's no villages nearby. There isn't a village for like 3,000 blocks, it seems. So that's not really fun, is it? It's not really fun at all. So, in order to actually, like, advance in the game, I really just need the good old blaze spawner. I really need it. Like, I really need it. That's not even exaggerating in the slightest. But, yes. So, back to the shelves. Diamond and amethyst underground. I tried so hard. Yeah, there's a mineshaft cave as well, this direction. So, I have an idea. How about we go this way? There we go. Because I don't think we've been this way too much. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing. Just some mining. Very old school. And we are going to keep as many of the blocks as we can because we need it desperately. I've run out of cobblestone. It's that dire. Back to the shelves. So I acquired some shelves on eBay through actually a seller I knew from buying books, and she was like apparently emigrating, so leaving the country, and thusly she was selling like all of her furniture, including some very, very nice white big shelves, like 3 of them. And I was like, poggers, poggers, poggers. And I got them for a really, really good price. But obviously with furniture, I don't know if you boys have ever bought used furniture at all. But usually 99% of the time, you do have to pick it up yourself in person. So I talked to my mum before, and I was like, Mum, could you drive me there so we could pick up the shelves? And she was like, sure. So after work, we went on this journey to get the shelves, but we did know that most likely we would have to reassemble, deassemble and then reassemble the shelves completely, because there was no way 3 entire, 2 meter long shelves would fit into our, car. So we went on this very long car drive, not that long, it was like an hour, but it was chilling, and we arrived. And indeed, we had to spend about 2 hours deassembling the shelves and fitting them in the car. But while we were there, I did talk to, we obviously talked to the person selling, and she was super, super nice, like a big book nerd. We talked a lot about books. And since I was sort of like, yes, these bookshelves, I'm going to use them for my book collection. And I was sort of mentioning how I'm really into, there's iron. I'm really into sort of book collecting and that stuff as well as reading. So I have quite the collection chat. And she was like super interested because that was like sort of her vibe as well. And then she was like, all right, I do have these boxes. Some of them were to give away and others were to sell. Of books. And she was like, if you want, you can look in them. Which is like every book nerd's like biggest dream. Someone just like offering you their treasures basically. And her books are like in great condition, and she had a lot of like special editions and things like that. So I was allowed to strive through those collections. And ended up picking up 8 books. One of which was signed, by the way. Like one is like a hardcover signed copy. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And I only had like €7 in my bag left. So I was like, okay, so I gave her like basically the last of my money. And I was like, how much do I owe you and everything? But she was like, oh yeah, this is like all right and everything. Maybe like for the side one a bit more, everything or something. And I was like, okay, I might like reach out to her, because obviously I have like her contact information, and just send over like a 5 or a 10 additionally, because genuinely just the side book alone would have been worth like €8. So I felt a bit like bad for getting the side one plus an additional 7 other books, which were all like relatively new and in good, like amazing condition. Oh geez, why am I here? I should go up. So I genuinely will go over and... Why am I at 17? Hello? Hold on. I'm at level, why level 18? I meant to be at 11. Hold on, let me go down. Because, I mean, we are going for blocks, but I'm not going to say no to diamonds, chat. I'm not going to say no to diamonds. So, yeah, I'm going to probably shoot her off, like, a little bit of additional money, because I felt really bad of what level is this? 11. Okay, this is perfect. So we're just going to go this way. So, that's what I did, basically. I got those books, we packed up the shelves, and we went back home. But everything took ages. It took forever. First, when we started, before we wanted to, like, leave, the dog wouldn't leave the car. So she wanted to come with and was just on the, like, you know, like, shotgun seat. Just there, and we were all like, hello, could you, like, leave the car, please? Because we can't take you with. And she didn't budge for, like, 30 minutes. So that delayed us. Then, obviously, the journey took, like, an hour 15. One way, mind you. So, back and forth, 2 hours 30. And then the disassembling and, of course, the chatting and everything also took forever. So, we're talking about, like, a solid 5-6 hours of activity. Mind you, after I had already gone to work, it was like the evening already. So our grand plans of like my mum driving me and we'd go and, you know, set up the shelves, everything would be done in a single day. They died really quickly, chat, because we were only home at like 11:30 p.m. Yeah, no, there was no shot. So we decided to actually stay over at my mum's house, just get some food, some drinks at us, and go to sleep and do like the setup on the next day, i.e. today. Which we did. I stayed over at my mum's, slept over. We had breakfast and everything, blah, blah, blah. Went over with the shelves. And then spent about 2 hours setting them up here. And then my mum left, of course. And then I was like, okay, I really want to make good progress today on my my room. So I am going to... Hello? Why is it just an Enderman? What is that? Hold on. Wait, no. What's that, just lava? What was that weird sparkling? But yeah, so my mum went home. I was here with my shelves, but everything, obviously, that goes in those shelves, the new ones, was still in my room upstairs. If you don't know, I'm moving just like a floor down in the same like building, but just an apartment under us. And so I was like, okay, it's about 4 p.m. ish. I will start doing this, and I will not stop until I am done. I was done at 9 p.m, so I did a solid, not straight, I did take a few breaks, but I did a solid 5 to 6 hours of very intense, like, carrying very heavy book boxes down the stairs, sorting them, like, cleaning up the bookshelf and everything. Like, just a lot, and I mean a lot of manual labor. I did get it done, though. I did get it done, which I was quite proud of, but the amount of labor, and I will add, right, mind you, that I already had a full day of a manual job on Saturday, plus deassembling and the shelf on the yesterday, and then reassembling it today as well, with no breaks really, like no extended time where I could just like vibe at all. So yeah. I was done at 9, my family and me, we had dinner, I had a bath, because I was literally about to fall apart as a human, and now we are streaming. That's how it goes. This is why we are doing chill mining, and we might jump over and do some building in a bit, because this isn't the most interesting thing I've ever done on stream, but also I knew I couldn't really do a massively high attention span stream today, because I've come off of about a solid 10 hours of activity, at the very least. Plus the previous day's endeavors as well, which I've not taken a break of which I usually do. So that was a lot of things going on, but it was very good distraction. So in that sense, it was pretty decent. But yeah, that's why we're doing chill mining and not like anything crazy. I don't know why I mined at Y level 10, by the way. I'm just a dumbass, apparently, because these are my old tunnels. But what we are gathering is blocks plus additional resources like iron that we've been using shit tons, diamonds shit tons, things like that. But also, I'm very happy to collect all this cobblestone and just other ores and other material. I was like, what block is that? Oh, it's just coal and deep slate. Just getting a lot of other materials as well, so it's like a 2-for-1, you know. And yeah, if you're wondering why we are mining up by level 11, this was a 1.17 world, and these chunks are still 1.17 loaded, so that's why that's possible. Aside from this, in sort of an attempt as well for distraction, I have finished watching Hermitcraft Season 8. It's a short season, so I'm not too surprised. And I thought it was quite good. It was a good season. And I've started Season 9 now, naturally. And I'm excited to almost be sort of at a current date, basically. And... But the thing that I found interesting about Season 8 was that it's one of the seasons I've heard the most about. In contrast, right? Like a lot of people had talked about it since I was already in Minecraft's sort of content spaces by the time Season 8 was going on. So when like the finale came out, I heard like a bunch of stuff about people being excited and stuff. But as well as like pretty much every time I've mentioned being interested in Hermitcraft, people were like, you know, because of your type of content that you like and literally having it in your name, you'll be excited for Season 8 because it has like lore and stuff like that. Which admittedly, I think Hermitcraft in general just has like storylines, which is lore per se, but also Season 8, because of the way people have told it to me, I had such a weird timeline understanding of Season 8 because all people talked about it to me basically was Moon Big, which is the big arc in Season 8. But because I thought everything was basically Moon Big, I genuinely didn't understand, for example, that Boatum, like, the whole thing, was in Season 8. I genuinely did not connect that at all. I knew of Boatum and that there was a whole thing. I literally had watched an episode of Grian, doing something in Boatum before I had watched Season 8 at all, but for some reason, in my brain, Boatum's, like, the whole shenanigans with that absolutely had nothing to do with Season 8, because all I knew of Season 8 was Moon Big. So it was kind of interesting to watch that season and sort of realize, oh, these plotlines that I was aware of happened in this season, which I genuinely didn't think they did. So that was quite fun. I liked Season 8. I, however, must say on the current day, Season 7 is probably still my favorite. Mostly because it just has a lot more build-up. And also I'm quite the Grian watcher, and I liked Grian's Season 7 base a lot more than his Season 8 base. Not because the Season 8 base wasn't amazing, it was. If you've seen it, it's like sort of a Diagon Alley inspired build. But more because I just didn't have that much time to get really attached to that base compared to the other seasons where it's like 70 to 100 episodes versus that one where it's like 27. And most of those aren't even focused on that build, so I'm like, well, how attached can I get to this base if I have like much less time with it, basically. So yeah, I'm a big Season 7 enjoyer. Not saying I did like Season 8. I liked Season 8 a lot. I also liked Season 6, which are the seasons I've watched. I'm generally a Hermitcraft enjoyer, I'd say. But Season 7 just has like such a special place in my heart because Grumbot's in that season. It has the mycelium resistance in that season, which is amazing. It has Mamba for Mayor, which is also a storyline I really like, which is kind of the Grumbot storyline as well. But in my eyes, it's basically a season that has a lot of the subjects I find really interesting in general media, but especially in Minecraft media. So obviously it appealed to me, like, revolutionaries, elections, you know, shenanigans. So I was very much an enjoyer of season 7. And I'm really liking season 9 as well. But yeah, I think having sort of like a certain attachment to specific seasons of like things you watch is kind of normal. But there we go, we're just vibing. But yeah, so I found it very interesting how a lot of the random facts I'd picked up about Hermitcraft were very much out of context of when they happened, or but it's almost like learning world history, where you learn a fact and you're like, oh, that's interesting, but then you think about which other events happened in the exact same time sphere as the event you just learned about, and some of them are just absolutely batshit insane. And that's how I feel Stardust Crusaders. Yeah, it's kind of wild to me. It's like, oh man, you realize that storyline also happened when this storyline happened. Oh, I thought that was lava for a moment, but it's just dirt. It's just dirt. Are we even at the correct Y level? We are. I'm having a feeling I love JoJo. I'm just gonna go this way and see where this leads, because obviously we can't go endlessly because it will go into the 1.18 biome, like the generated chunks and stuff, so obviously Y11 wouldn't be good for that then. I'm just randomly going along here for no reason. I'm just getting the materials because we need them. We need them, boys. There's some OG content. Literally haven't played single player Minecraft like properly, except showing off the world, since I started streaming. So it's kind of nostalgic. But it's mostly because I was like, it was more like a fitted conclusion from I want to go mining to what server would, or what world does it make the most sense to do this kind of stream on. And it's this one. Because I don't really need a lot of... Diamond! More diamonds! Ah! Thank you. Let's go! 4 diamonds. I mean, yeah, we don't have any opportunities to get any enchantments here. Because XP is a massive problem. Diamond. Yeah, so we don't have any fortune or anything. Unfortunately. And I die way too frequently anyways. That's very, very good news. Diamonds! So yeah, but I also as well, I've talked about a lot about it, I think. Fucking hell. Unfortunately, yes. Glad you caught that one. Minecraft underground noises are terrible. Why do they exist? I'm genuinely, honestly excited, just on my own time, not even for streaming, to, once I finish Minecraft for the first time on this world, because I just feel like it has to be done like this, and I don't know about you boys, but I'm the kind of person who, it's like, I need to complete a task, like, I need to complete it, and if I have set my mind on it in a specific way as well, even if it endlessly frustrates me, and it's so, like, dumb, because it's not even like I'm having fun sometimes. But for example, with today, I was like, I'm going to carry down all my books and all my, like, games and DVDs and all that kind of stuff, like my entire shelf collection and stuff. I'm going to carry all of that down and sort it. Not, like, even if I was genuinely... like deeply exhausted, I was like, I am doing this no matter what, basically. And the same thing is that I've sort of set in my brain that it would be so nice if I beat Minecraft in my very first world, as opposed to just any other. And this is my first world. Yellowshire is my first world, and So I've had this cinematic little circle narrative in my brain, like, yes, I'm going to beat Minecraft on my own for the first time and read the end poem and things like that in my first world. Even if this world could literally not be made any worse for actually accomplishing this goal. It has jackal infrastructure. It has these really long paths. It has these really long... I want to get, like, slightly quieter blocks. There you go. It has all of these extremely long paths that are really inconvenient. I have zero good gear or opportunities to get good gear either. So literally you could barely try harder to make this just really frustrating. And I've played and wanted to just yeet myself away so many times in this world, specifically just because of everything being poorly set up at all. So yeah, but I'm just very, I don't know if I'm stubborn or if I just like things a certain way sometimes, but I've set my mind on it and I will play it however long it'll take, probably most of it not on stream, but I will play until I have finished the game on this world specifically. Because I've set my mind on it now. And we are doing it. Or more likely, I am doing it. Even if it's going to be a massive pain, I'm going to die a million times, I'm going to rage quit like 800 times. But I don't consider it really rage quitting, to be honest. I consider it like taking some time to refresh my brain cells. And I genuinely think that's like the science behind it. That if you are stuck in this loop of trying something, it's not working out, you're getting frustrated, you are just like, your brain is not coming up with good enough encouragement for you, so you're sort of like someone struggling to breathe, basically. So to sort of step away from it, take some time, like breathe in basically, mentally as well as literally, can sort of refresh your brain and makes you feel less worn down by continuous failure. So I frequently, if I've played like an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours and I keep getting in these death loops, I will just take a break from playing. Beat the game on this world, so sort of break my very first little accomplishment there. I'm very excited to just on my own time, probably, I don't know how much I'll stream of it, to just play a little bit of single player stuff, just to have a place to also try out new farms or new designs for things and such. And to figure out how it would be to start playing single-player Minecraft again, but having a year of experience under my belt now. Since this world, I literally started about in June 2021. And I knew nothing. Literally. So, I'm very excited for that, but for that to be a reality, I sort of have to get the W, you know, chat. Get that real W moment. I think we are good on the good on resources for now. This will also very likely be a shorter stream just because I am so tired, chat. I've been up since 9 AM and done like really intense just lifting of things, carrying things around for about 8 to 10 hours. Plus I've already done a bunch of that yesterday as well, both for my job and also for the shelf transportation. So my brain cells are very low energy at the moment, so my plan for after stream is just gonna curl up in bed and, you know, probably watch the other Double Life POVs, because if you don't know, up there, it's getting up there. And some people, like whoever was able to do that because they were awake at the time, some of the episodes were delayed by a day because of Techno's passing. So some of the people's uploaded like a day later, and I haven't seen those POVs. I did watch the few people who were not awake at the time and weren't able to undo their prior scheduling, basically. Hi, Kai. Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? But yeah, so I have only seen B-dubs and Scar's POV, which were the ones that weren't rescheduled. So let me get some redstone. I really should. I've gotten so much iron, but none of it is smelted, and I have a really poor. I have a very, very poor. I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing quite alright. I'm a bit tired because I've done a lot of work today. Because I'm about to move, or basically moving technically. So, that's been quite satisfying, and we've had a pretty good mining trip as well. There you go. I hope you're having a good day as well, mate. Let's go. So yeah, I'm excited to watch those other Double Life episodes. I'm quite hyped. It's been very good. And again, I will highly recommend to you, if there's like one more view resulting from my massive promoing every stream, I will be happy. My goal will be accomplished. But please, if you are someone who at all is interested in shorter form Minecraft series content that is just a really cool time, Double Life is such a great series. It is, if you are at all interested. I highly recommend you watch it, boys. You can watch Double Life without having seen the previous seasons. You might, there's a few in like running gags and stuff, but most of it is pretty understandable if you've not seen the previous seasons. And in general, I recommend it, but I extremely highly recommend you watching B00's episodes or B-dubs. Because he's incredibly funny, and he goes just to the nines. I told you a bit about it. He has this whole like home wrecking plan of breaking up other people's relationships on that server, and it's absolutely wild. So if you are someone who is considering watching Double Life, obviously there's like people like Grian and Good Times with Gar and like Scott, S Major, and people like that. But I highly recommend watching B00. He's just going so hard on it. Like, you don't know. That man, he's just putting in so much, even if he doesn't need to. So like a lot of editing as well. It's really funny and on point. So what we are doing right now is getting rid of our redstone. They're such a funny group of people. They really are, like, and I'm genuinely always like, one of the things about Minecraft that I think is so prescient is that a lot of people have really crazy and funky ideas when it comes to content, and a lot of that is really good. But some people genuinely can take rather simple concepts and make like such entertaining content out of it. Because Double Life, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, your life force is tied to like another person, and oh, you have 3 lives. It's basically like hardcore plus. Like the idea itself isn't the most like never before done in the world concept, but because of the people who are involved in it, it's like extremely well made content and really, really entertaining. And because it is only usually like less than 10 episodes, depending on whoever's POV you... Oh, sorry. Key got stuck. Whoever's POV you end up watching. Pesky birds. We do have a lot of pesky birds on this... Hi, pesky birds. I watched the original Hovercraft series, and all see all the new people come here has been amazing, and how accepting all of them are so great. They're comfortable to watch and funny to be around. They're just great people to be. I agree. Watching the Hermits, they're just quite lovely. And the fun thing is, right, I watch like Hermitcraft, for example, as both a just general Minecraft content enjoyer, as well as like someone who actually like plays Minecraft. And I'd consider myself, I mean, this base doesn't really vouch for myself, but I'd consider myself somewhat of a builder. I've gotten really into building since I've started playing. So a lot of the way how I consume that kind of content is like looking in how people build things and how they approach certain things in Minecraft. I've also been kind of interested in Redstone recently, so that as well. And also, of course, I'm a content creator myself, so I look at how other people do it and what their approach is and things like that. And the Hermits have such a... I'd consider, like, a lot of them. I don't know every single Hermit, of course, and I don't watch every single person, which I think is pretty common, because there's just that many. There's, like, 20, whatever, 30 people, I don't even know. There's a lot of people. But the ones I've seen, they just have such a... I'd consider, like, incredibly positive just outlook on content creation as a general... I need to learn how to build. Everything I built looks deformed, moves away. You'll get there. Like, I mean, this is my very first build. As you can see, full cobblestone. There's literally a diorite build, which, oh my god, why? Massive pillar. Just everything is terrible. But I've done a lot of improvements in the past year, so there's hope for all of us. But yeah, so as like a content creator, I look at how other people approach different topics and how their sort of general vibe is. And a lot of the Hermits I find very admirable in how they approach, like, having... Thank you for the follow, mate. Really appreciate that. It's just really a good outlook, I say. And also, I'm not the youngest egg in the basket anymore. And I find it very, very encouraging to see people who are adults and have real lives enjoy Minecraft to the extent that the Hermits do, because that's how much I enjoy Minecraft. And I don't think games deserve to sort of be put down as like just something you have the opportunity to enjoy when you're a child, when you're like 8. And I find it always a bit sad when people like feel like either justifiably so or not, I'm not shaming other people, but I'm saying this sort of thing like I have to grow out of this because now I'm a serious like 16-year-old or whatever, however old this person is. And I find it very, very encouraging to see these people who are not like children, which again, nothing against kids at all. Kids are cool. But people who are, I'd say, a bit more, apologies, who are a bit older, and also people who have been playing the game for a long, long time, and have this sort of, I don't want to say commitment almost, but they have such a good mindset. Alright, thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow again as well. I hope to see you soon again. That sentence really came out poorly. But those are the things where it's like seeing these people who are consistently just love Minecraft genuinely and will find new ways and things to explore in the same little game for years or decades in some cases. I find that just genuinely admirable. So, I mean, again, this is all my compliments about the Hermitcraft server and the people on it are not in any way, by the way, like shade to other people. It's just like sort of observation. I also watch like younger creators as well and find them equally like fascinating and interesting and everything, and their ethics as well. But it's just basically it's about whereas people, let's say someone like Tabo or Tommy, more people who are sort of the present day, whereas the Hermits are sort of my future, if you think. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean. Like, in terms of where I will be in the future. Because the passage of time waits for no one. So in 5 years or 10 years, I am more likely to be in a similar sort of age or time space as some of the Hermits rather than necessarily some of the younger creators. which makes me sound ancient. I'm really not, but I just have sort of found a way to always make myself sound like I'm 85. 21 diamonds, not too bad. Ah, burb. So many burbs here, because we are in a jungle biome. So, obviously lots of bird pets. We don't even have enough name tags to name all of my pets, which is unfortunate. So, I don't know, it's how I view it, because I'd like to think that based on my like rather high passion level for Minecraft, I'd like to think that by the time I'm 25 or 30 or 35, I'd still enjoy this silly little game and make stuff in it and such. So seeing people who are at that stage sort of now is like kind of nice. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just endlessly amazed at how much just amazing content there is out there, and I just consume all of it. I mean, obviously not all of it, but yeah, I will consume all the Minecraft content out there that isn't at all created with a genuine spark of just love and creativity. You can feel it in it. At least that's how I see content for games especially. Like, there's videos where it feels like the love that someone has for the game or for creating content is just seeping out of that video like honey. It's like enveloping you like in a warm hug. I don't know if that metaphor made all sense, but that's how I see it. It's like you could feel if someone had like a lot of love in that video for the game they played, or for the editing, or just for entertaining people. Versus when you have videos where it just feels like the only reason that video is sort of made is to make profit or to gain sort of social standing or something, or because you feel or even like in a less like capitalistic sense, like where you sort of feel that this one was just something because the person needed to upload something today, not even because they usually have bad motivations, but because that day maybe they were feeling poorly, but they knew the algorithm would kill them if they didn't upload today. But the ones where you just feel that spark of love are like the best kind. And it doesn't even need to be something I'm usually interested in. If there's weird little tangents I will just go on a regular basis, and it's amazing. It's lovely. And I don't know. It's just such a nice little emotional boost where I'm like, ah, yes. And I don't know about you boys, but the whole concept of like watching like videos on YouTube as sort of a way to just have something really lovely going on at the moment. Doesn't matter what else is going on in real life, just some lovely entertainment. I've had that for like so many years in my life, and it's continuing, even if I'm having a really good time like I'm having right now at the moment in my real life, that sort of escape of like curling up in a blanket and just watching YouTube videos is still so present. And I sometimes think about it, like, how would my younger self think about that part? That even though I've changed massively since I was like a little guy, that's still the same. And I've talked to someone about it as well, where like gaming content is literally some of the first content I watched on the internet that was specifically made to be on the internet. Because the first stuff I watched on the internet in general was like uploads of TV shows on YouTube before they cracked down harder on it. Like I did so many. We're gonna check out the summer house real fast. That's why we're here. Why have some of the chickens escaped? Hold on. Let me get some chicken that we can actually cook up in a bit as well. If you don't know, this is my very first attempt at a farm. It's very bad. But we're just gonna leave the feathers here, take this. Thank you for the raid, Mike. How was your stream? What were you doing, King? I saw you go live notification, but I didn't check when you were streaming. Thank you for the follow, Leviathan? I'm gonna guess Leviathan. Growth SMP, how have you been doing there, King? Have you got like a basic setup now? It's been a few days, I think. Really pog. Also, oh my gosh, we're 10 away from 200, chat. Let's go. We keep winning, boys. I'm so excited. Not just because of the follower goal, but it's really, really exciting to hit like a new big number when you're a smaller streamer. It just feels very gratifying if you've been working really hard. This is my villager, by the way. Hello, villager. How you doing, King? Man's got Silk Touch trade, which is quite nice. There's an additional one that I left in a village that had mending. So I do have a lot of mending books, but I kind of lose too much stuff too quickly anyways. So this guy's here. I haven't done much base work. Rather fell to try and get Cliffs and Caves advancements. Oh boy. I imagine that's quite challenging. Hold on. Is any of these... any chicken spawns? No, of course not. Let me do this. Our play for now is we are gonna go right back to the nether. I'm gonna try and do a bit more work on that path. A little bit. And also attempt to not die and lose all of our stuff again, because it's very annoying. And then we might go off for that. Thank you for the hydrate as well, King. And thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. That's a free fall from top to bottom of the world and survive. Yeah, I do know that achievement. It's crazy. Yeah, by the way, chat, you'll be glad to know. I was just gushing to my mum. I was like, because my mum and we were obviously talking when I stayed over. And I was just gushing about, like, cute comments I got on YouTube. Like, people saying really just very sweet, lovely things under my videos. And it meant so much, chat. It meant so much, you don't even know. I'm going to leave some of the blocks behind just in case we die. Because I'm not about to lose all of my blocks but via, like, I don't know, getting killed in lava. So we're going to leave some of them behind. I don't know, we're keeping flint here as well. Keep some melon just in case. I believe if you have fella for the falling, prop fall, or armored resistance pot, then you might do it, but I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like a really difficult achievement to get, I'll be honest. Why do I only have 2 gold on me? That's embarrassing. Just to spawn. Alright, hold on, let's go in. We're gonna do a little bit of building. I mean, probably you'd have to do some crazy MLGs. Oh, hold on. No. Hold on. I've just had a thought. I've just had a big thought. Hold on. Hold the phone, chat. Hold the phone. We are going home, completely home for a minute, because I have 19 levels at the moment, and we're going to do some enchantments. We are not going to, like, waste these levels, because, again, on a server with no XP farms, XP is incredibly valuable. And I barely have literally 1 villager at all. Like, not even villager trading is going to give me the XP I need. So we're going to reuse what we've got from mining and get ourselves a few enchantments rolling. And hopefully have a bit of luck on that front. I'm just going to go for some base enchants on my iron armor and potentially try and get like a solid enchantment on a pickaxe. Because I need like a fortune pickaxe more than I need life on the server, not in general. But yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know. Anyways, back to the gaming content. Yeah, so literally some of the first content that was made for the internet that I watched were Let's Play videos. Like OG, like before people put face cams in their videos. That kind of Let's Play. That was my absolute jam when I was a kid. And that's the first type of content I watched. And I find it very weird how it took me ages, but somehow I ended up also making gaming content on the internet just a lot of years later. just kind of a wild little circle there. But that love that sort of developed when both from watching those old Let's Play videos, but also watching, unironically, my mum play video games. My mum is cool, okay? We've established this. And, I need some wood. That's another thing. We are criminally low on wood. Hold on, let me get some wood. I really gotta get, like, a proper little farm set up for this, but, I can't be asked. But yeah, so literally that love for gaming that I've developed back then and like watching other people play video games. And it's just that it's still so prevalent for me. So just, it's just, there's such joy in it, you know? And there's a lot of things that happen in life where you're thinking, man, this is a challenging time. So some of you might be feeling that at the moment. And I've always tried my hardest personally to think, what are the little things that always sort of, you know, have my back, even if it's literally like watching someone play a little old video game. And I do have some books, as you can see right here. And there's such a nice little thing about it when, even if times are tough, you get something that, oh, why is fortune? I need 30 levels. I'm never gonna get 30 levels. That's the most unfair. Like, Minecraft really went, that guy mentioned fortune, but I'm just gonna do it at a level that he's absolutely not gonna get at all. God damn it. This goddamn game. Unbreaking 2 is such a shit enchantment. I don't even have a grindstone to unmake it, which is the sad part. I'm just gonna go for some very basic enchantments because we don't have the levels. Thank you for the posture check. I've had better posture since I've got my mic on, but I gotta get better at actually, like, properly getting used to it. Blast protection. Feather falling too! Let's go! That's good. That's very good. That's gonna be a massive protection. But oh my god, that was the biggest tease I've ever seen Minecraft do to me in the longest of times. That was so unfair. Because I have no way to quickly get 30 levels at all. There you go. I have my others. The rest of the stream is also going to go now. See ya. Thank you for following as well. And hope you have a good rest of your day. Like, what other enchants? I mean, probably no enchants, but the almost broken pickaxe. Yeah, no. Nothing valuable at all. I'm gonna put this one here just in case we need it in future purposes. The other thing I'm gonna try and do is make myself a sword and see what I can get on that, even if it's something minuscule. But yeah, so even though it sounds like such a sharpness 1, really sharpness 1, even though it's like the biggest cliche in the world, and I've always found it quite encouraging to know, like, hey, literally not even needing other people, but like people on the internet, there will be comforting things to find. And I'm genuinely, like, I've been in the mood. I found like a Let's Play I watched in like literally 10 years ago, probably at this point. I've like a really old Let's Play. Why is there monsters nearby? Where are the monsters? Are they here? I saw if there's a creeper up there. Where are you at? Yup. I was joking! I was joking about it being a creeper! I was joking! I was not saying a creeper! I was... Bruh. I was having a little haha moment. I was not being prescient. Well, can't be asked to fix that. Goodbye. Jungle biomes are terrible if you're starting out, because you're just constantly in a barrage. And I mean, technically, this is very much a starter world still, in terms of my progress. Can't be asked. Not gonna lie, I can't be asked. So we're gonna go into the Nether and attempt to make slight improvements on the path as well. And maybe even set up a little bit of a path in the fortress. But I don't know how far we'll get. I have no idea. And I genuinely, when I started this world, I didn't think about how many times you needed XP to advance the game. And obviously back then I didn't know jack all about like farm designs. So the amount of like genuine stumpage you experience if you don't have a good source of XP in this game is terrible. A lot of things are so much harder. And I really like the thing of, you know, like the whole background of why I'm thinking, hey, I might want to do another single player world after I've sort of finished this one, is because I want to know, is single player Minecraft, can I make it easier for myself if I have more knowledge about how to do farms and things like that, and just build more practically? So my basic challenge is sort of how much effort is it going to be to beat the game again, but if I don't make all of these beginner mistakes, basically. And I'm saying, yes, beating the game again, as if I've beaten the game once. I've beat it once with friends, with a lot of friends at the same time, so I really didn't do that much to beat the dragon. And also I didn't need to find the stronghold. I did find the stronghold once on my own, though, so don't at me, but as in on a multiplayer server, of course. But I did do the searching myself. So, I don't have... Oh, I forgot. I don't have anything gold on me. Well. Oh, yep. Yup, I didn't think this through. Hold on. The biggest problem is we have no gold. The biggest problem, we have to go all the way back because I forgot the gold. We only have 2 ingots here. We have nothing. Hold on. This is what I mean. Like, why did I think all of these extremely long paths were at all a good idea? I genuinely don't understand. Also, I don't have my wings on this at all. So everything is just lots and lots and lots of walking. Ah, my gosh. But at least we have feather falling too. Let's go. We stay put in. But yeah, I really genuinely want to know if the second time I play sort of a single player world, just normal, not hardcore, how much of the challenges of single player Minecraft are made more challenging because you are a noob. Or in this case, because I was a noob when I started this. I remember this train path was one of my pride and joy like moments of the server, because I worked really hard on this. I think I made 2 streams doing this, and I really went out with expensive blocks, which is stone bricks, and colored glass and like all that shit, and it was such an effort for ultimately not that impressive of a build. And I'd say I've gotten significantly better, both in terms of my building aesthetics, but as well as my technical knowledge of the game. So I didn't know anything in the slightest. But one thing I find very funny and in terms of how I still do the same sort of dumb things is this house also is a small house with various chests everywhere and has a basement area with additional chests and storage. Whereas my house on the AMSMP has the exact same setup, even though they were constructed like 9 months apart. I consider that a little bit funny. I think I'm gonna do my helmet in gold instead then. Helmet in here. Okay, now we've got the helmet. We are fine. So I really want to do like a build in which I actually have like a logical storage system, maybe even try and build a storage system, like with redstone and stuff, which is quite intimidating. But also, I still haven't found a name for my super smelter on the Prip SMP. Like, he's a little guy, and I love that little, like, just I find it very endearing as a character little thing, even though he literally just smelts up stuff. But, I need a name for him, and I still haven't come up with one. Oh, there's so many things to do, chat. Many a thing. But, oh, chat, I didn't even tell you which books I got from the lady who sold me my bookshelves. I can tell you which books I got and what they're generally sort of about, because there's 8 of them. So one book I got is called Spectrum Women. It's an essay collection about primarily women with autism, and it's about sort of their lived experience. I found it quite interesting, a little bit of educational. It's the one there's 2 non-fiction books in here, actually. There's another one. But it's like it's an essay collection, so bound to be lots of different perspectives and stuff. So we got that one. Then we have a book called Harley in the Sky, which is about a circus artist, like a trapeze artist. And she goes to like a traveling circus and whatever. It sounds really like wild and wacky. I'm gonna bring along a little bit of it, but we're keeping a bit more there just in case. So we have that one. Then we have the other non-fiction book, which is called Lead from the Outside, which which is from former gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams, which I'm sure there's one person in chat who knows, and everyone else is like, who the fuck you talking about? Kind of a cool lady, I thought. So I'd be interested, I was interested in reading her book. Then we have a book called Ramasia or Ramesa. I don't know how to say it, but it was sort of pitched to me as fairy tale sort of retelling, but influenced by Muslim culture, which I thought was interesting. Oh my god, that's jump scared me to death. I was just having a chill little talk. Why? I hate gas. I hate them with a passion. Why is there 2 of you? I'm literally about to die from gas fire. This is embarrassing. Hold on. I'm going back. This feels like I'm under fire, like in a war zone. Leave me alone. I just wanted to build. This is what I mean. Anyways, finishing the books. The Humans by Matt Haig, which I've read a few books by Matt Haig. I like them. This one seems to be some sort of, like, maybe aliens about people. I don't know. I heard of it and thought it was interesting. Then a book called Song for a Whale, which is about whales. It's like not Wales the country, but Wales the animal. And it's like a middle grade novel. Then Pet, which I've heard a lot about, but I don't know anything really about the plot. But it's like a 200-page book, so I thought, why not? And then my prized possession from that little haul. All of these sound really good and fun and are pretty short as well. But my prized possession from this little haul was is a book called Like a Love Story, which is a gay romance set in the 80s, which is my absolute jam. I really for like a bunch of research projects, I really got into like LGBT culture in the 80s. And I find it very, very fascinating from a historical perspective. So reading about sort of hold on, gotta be careful here. So I love reading those kinds of books, and I've wanted this book for like forever. It looks really cool and interesting, and the cover's gorgeous. And the edition I got from from the lady is also signed, chat. So how much better could it be? Headphones, could you stop cutting in and out? I really need to replace the battery, but I can't be asked. Hold on, I'm gonna try and turn it off and on again. Sometimes that helps. Yeah, no, it's, hold on. I gotta, get a new battery for my headphones. I'll be back in a second, chat. I've returned, chat. Thank you for your patience. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, this is why we need like a proper little tunnel that is out of blast-proof material. Because there's so many mobs everywhere in this specific part of the nether. I mean, there's mobs everywhere in the nether, you know, but I'm just saying, I'm also not equipped at all to deal with them. Careful. I want to just make a little bit of progress on this weird tunnel bit. Because this is like the open air. Or if you stay too long in a location, you're gonna get blasted out of the sky. Hold on. That was stupid of me. Hold on. I'm trying to avoid that gas that's flying there. We're not gonna do too much today, I'll be honest. Because again, I did say I was quite tired. And I don't have a long range weapon, which is my big problem. This music is absolutely not matching the vibes at all. Oh my god, why is it so close? Why is it so close? Oh my god, we've got it. Thank god. This was so annoying. I don't think there's one nearby. Okay, we've got that. So yeah, those are all the books I got. A lot of them I haven't looked at detail. I just heard of them or had them on my wish list. And to remember every book's plot that I somehow come across or heard of in the past years is quite a lot, I'll be honest. So I don't even attempt to. But all of these books look really cool and interesting, and I'm excited to read them. In general, I'm excited to read a nice and good fun book again, because I've been reading a bunch of duds recently, basically. A lot of books I really didn't like as much as I'd hoped. So, yeah, I'm trying to get through this book. All Men Want to Know, I think, is the title. And I'm not a massive fan, I'll be honest. It's very... the writing style really doesn't appeal to me at all. It's very much tell, not show in the slightest. Oh, is it show, not tell? Yeah, no, it's tell but not showing. It's literally just telling me how this character is feeling. And instead of actually spending any time developing anything in the slightest. We're just gonna do the middle bit. So we have a tunnel. We are going to place down some torches in the tunnel. This way we hopefully move a bit safer through the nether. I mean, I'm not saying that this is at all aesthetically pleasing. It's really not. But we don't have the luxury of a nicer block palette. We don't have it. I'm sorry, chat. We just simply don't. There you go. What we need is safe travel. I don't care if the block palette is ugly. And if it's only cobblestone. I really don't care. All we need is a little bit of protection overhead. So we don't constantly get blasted every time we try to make our way. What is that sound? And why is it that? Why is it that? Because the path to the fortress is rather long, again, like everything else on the server. Is very slow because of it. So this is why we need all of these, overhead tunnels. Because in the event of death, you need to run quite the distance through the nether without taking damage. Or at least without taking a lot of damage. Which you do. Because of various little contraptions everywhere. This is how we do it. We go up one block, add a block here. There you go. Add some blocks. A bit more. Okay, we need one block higher here. Gotta eat. Just want to make a fraction of progress on this project, basically, is the whole goal. Even if it looks ugly as hell and it's terrible, it is actually efficient in protecting us. There you go. The Nether has terrible noise design, I'll be honest. Whoever thought of it? Evil genius, evil genius. And there's another gas, because of course there is. I'm just gonna block you. I'm just gonna block you from view. You can't even see me. You can't even see me, King. You try, but you cannot perceive me. In the slightest. There you go. We've done this. Man, the sound design is genuinely, like, terrible. Why? Why is it like that? Okay, we go here. We go to the side. We do some roofing. Very primitive Minecraft tactics. Just building the cobblestone tunnel. Oh no. Also, why have we run out of noise? That is comforting. There you go. Comforting music. Nothing can hurt us. Everything's okay. We're not gonna die again. It's fine. Copium. Copiuming so hard about this. Okay, we need one more block space here. There you go. We go along here. There you go. And then a bit more here, a bit more here, and a bit more here, like that. There you go. Making some solid progress. We're gonna just go until I think we've run out of blocks. Which this project takes so many blocks. Like, we had so many blocks and we are not having too much distance covered. There you go. Because this is where, like, hoglins come and they fuck you up and you're pissed off and everything's terrible. There you go. A little bit of a roof. There you go. There's some weird tunneling now. But we're just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna listen to the happy, chill, vibey music. And just not consider the fact that we're in mortal danger at all times. Gonna have an eye on the back as well, so we don't get blown up or stabbed from behind. That would not be very fun. It genuinely pains me a little bit to work with literally no block palette at all, just whatever ugly ass blocks I have lying about. But I don't have the luxury at all to work with a nicer block palette in this world. I just don't have the resources to get nice blocks at this point. Plus, I don't have them in the quantities that you need them for this, like, nether highway type business. I don't have any high quantities of blocks. Maybe wool a little bit, but not even in that sense high quantities. I have some quantities of it. Like, look, we literally only have a stack of cobbled deep slate, and then we are out of blocks already. I mean, obviously we have more in the chest by the portal, but... So, shit. This is why we stay covered, boys. There you go. There you go. Careful. This weird, like, intersection bit where we go down a tad. There you go. Careful. There you go. Be careful the guards don't notice us. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I don't have projectile weapons, which is my problem. And even if I did, I don't have enough arrows for anything. This music makes this sound like a lot more cheery. This comes across as really cheery now, even though this is terrifying. It's like playing peekaboo with the most deadly ghost. And I'm saying that, and I'm a ghost. Obviously not IRL chat, I am perfectly alive and well. Just my little character. Yep, and then we have gravel, which is obviously not a good building block. We could do a bit of gravel on the side, I guess. Can't do gravel above because it's gonna fall now. I'm just using up my gravel. And then we've used up every single block I had in my inventory. I realized those weird sounds are probably coming from the Soul Sand Valley. And that makes a lot more sense. Sorry, chat. Okay, one more block here, and then we have the other one. Oh, I do have gold on now. I'm fine. I did get killed by a brute, though, because the pathway, if you don't realize, the pathway to the fortress leads through a bastion. So, that's fun. Why are you running at me? I have gold on. I have gold on. Why are you running at me? That scares me. Is he still running? No, he's not. He was just excited, I guess. I was like, why are you running? I'm literally wearing gold. I'm fine. Okay, this is a lot more... Hold on. This one block is out of place. Place a block here. No, not there. Why is there ghast right there? Why I don't need them? There we go. Now we have a bit of space to maneuver. You go down here. You hear the sizzling of flames. In this terrifying dungeon darkness. Eat up, rush through, then you go up here, up the stairs, into the dirt mound, into this section. And then we are out, and we are just going to the portal. There you go. That's enough adventuring for today. It's relatively saying a short stream for my purposes, but also thank you so much for... 490 followers. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. I'm very excited to hopefully hit 200 soon. So that's really, really lovely. Right. Let's see if we can rate. I will be live tomorrow. Probably. And don't know what we'll do. Hopefully something will have a tad more energy. So I'll look at who's live. If you have a suggestion. If you have a suggestion, go on, Kings. We'd love to hear you. We would love to hear it, sorry. I do also have to check something really quickly. Just out of... Because, I have a problem with deadline forgetting. Hold on. You don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just doing basically my outro at the moment. But, I'm just having a little check at something very important because I might have a deadline running out in, like, a little bit. Not for anything that takes a long time, but just exam setups. I'll just have a quick gander at this, because I can wait with my raid, but I can't really wait with school things. So, chatters. I think this is the one that I have, right? Or do I not? I have no idea what the hell I'm even doing. I'll be quite generous with you. With yous. Should be this, right? Hold on. I have no idea. Is it this? Surely not. I'm just absolutely providing zero content. I'm sorry, chat, but it has to be done occasionally. Hypothetically, if I do this, when is the date for this? I have no idea. Hold on. I'm freaking out a tad. I have vaguely remembered something early July. Some of these I don't even recognize any of this. That's fine. Where is it? I swear we had like a calendar. Hold on, I'm just doing like real life things, chat. Hold on, I also gotta remember not to randomly die. Should be fine. If I die, shout at me in chat. I just have to look at this. Very important deadline dates. Because I've just looked, you know that thing when you look at some date and you're like, ah, yeah, it's like start of that month. And then you realize you don't remember which exact day it was. And then you panic because you don't remember, was it the 3rd or the 4th? So you're like, hello, it's fine. Where is it? Okay, it's the 5th. Oh my god, thank god. Chat, I almost had like a heart attack. I was like, oh my god, is it until the 3rd? No, it's fine. I'll do it later. Literally right as soon as I end. But yeah, if you have a suggestion to raid, chat, we'd love to hear it, boys. Because there's only 2 people alive and 1 person I literally raided last stream. And the other person also raided relatively recently. So I'm trying to have some variety in my raiding sources. But yeah, feel free to suggest someone if you have someone in mind. I'll have a look around. I'll have a look, see who we may get. I'm gonna just... yeah, surely. No, I'm gonna have a little look. Who we may potentially raid. But if you have a friend, if you have a streamer that you like, and you're like, hey, yo, we want to go to that guy, or that gal, or that non-binary pal, you know, or whoever else, feel free. I'm just looking if there's any interesting Minecraft streams, but sometimes it is, in fact, rather difficult. Ba, 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 da, da. It is rather challenging to find some sort of good person to raid. Because you never know what's going on with people. Oh, that looks interesting. Hold on. I gotta appreciate someone using some Comic Sans on there. Hold on. I'm watching an ad, chat, and this is what you do. You support streamers with some ad watching. This is someone doing a charity stream, so that's always a good little bit to raid. You know, we gotta... Yes, I know, I'm getting an F1 ad. Truly the targeting of the world has gone beyond everything. It's like, oh yes, this guy's wants taking a break. Ah, we're gonna raid this person. Their name is Huddle Bubble BA? Maybe? Anyway, we are raiding them. They are doing a charity stream in honor of Technoblade. And all donations to the stream go to the Sarcoma Foundation, which is fighting to cure this cancer. And to help out people affected by it as well. They have a very cute bee theme, so do raid. You don't need to think about donations if you don't have any spare money, but if you do, it would be lovely if you to donate as well. Thank you for everyone for being here as well. And I'll see you tomorrow, most likely. Maybe moving stuff will take a bit longer, so maybe not, but I will try my best to continue streaming as much as I've been in the past few months, even though I have a lot of things coming up. But I'll game with the boys, you know. All right, I'll see you in BS chat, and hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye, chat.